Good evening, everyone. You're watching iWeather First. I'm Richie, your meteorologist. The 8 p.m. update just came out from the National Hurricane Center, so let's go ahead and get into it. The barometric pressure has dropped 7 points down to 965 millibars, which means the hurricane is gathering strength as we expected. Wind still at 100 miles per hour. It's a Category 2 hurricane. That's at 11 miles per hour shorter than a Category 3 major hurricane, moving north-northwest at 13 miles per hour. The forecast track hasn't changed much since the 5 p.m. advisory. You can see hurricane watches and warnings all in effect for Pinellas County and stretching all the way up into Florida in the Panhandle. We have tropical storm watches and warnings in effect as well. Right now it's about 130 miles south of the western tip of Cuba, about to make landfall in the coming hours here. So I wanted to show you, this is the latest visible satellite imagery from space. We can see that the storm has definitely gathered a lot of strength, and this is enormous. This storm has stretched over 350 miles from the center. We're already feeling impacts with all that rain. Here's the water vapor satellite imagery, which shows the moisture from the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. You can see we're already feeling the impacts of Hurricane Ian in south central Florida, and it hasn't even made any type of landfall yet. And actually taking a closer look at it, this is the Key West Doppler radar site. You can see that the second rain band has already making its way on through Key Largo, and with that we're going to have a lot of rain that we're going to have to talk about as well. These are the arrival times, and what you see in the shaded colors are the tropical storm force winds that are greater than 74 miles per hour. You can see by Tuesday in the morning, that's when conditions are going to start going downhill, and as we approach Tuesday into the evening, as it comes to approach Tampa, that's when we're going to be getting the wind speeds really increasing in the areas as well. More specifically, the rainfall. The storm is supposed to slow down a bit before it makes a potential impact into the Tampa area, which is not a good thing. We can see that here. We're expecting 15 to 20 inches of rain possible in the Tampa area as well. And even if you're in South Florida here, you're not out of the woods yet. Just because it's making a West Coast landfall, you can see 6 to 10 inches of rain is expected for Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade and Monroe counties as well. Another thing that this brings up too is the storm surge potential. This is the latest run from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. You can see from in the Tampa area, 5 to 10 feet of storm surge is possible with this, stretching all the way down to the Keys, 2 to 4 feet, and all the way up through the Panhandle, 2 to 4 feet, through the Suwannee River, all the way through Indian Pass, 1 to 3 feet as well. So its presence is still felt all around Florida as well. These are the latest spaghetti model runs. You can see here that they're gaining more agreement that this storm is going to make a potential impact into the Tampa area. Now, there's still a lot more time for this, so please stay with us both on air and online as we update you both with YouTube and Twitter, so stay with us.